Do I look worse than usual? Like, do my eyes look a little peepy? Sometimes I watch the show. I've got a video recorder in my house, you know, where you get one of them big, you load it. I don't have any of the DVRs, not like the young kids that enjoy the work of Justin Bieber. I've got, you know, I got a big tape, and sometimes I tape the show and I watch it on my VHS recorder. And I'm appalled at how awful I look. Because I look at it and I think I've got old man watery eyes, which I have, look. But... No. And you know why it's worse tonight? Because I couldn't sleep a wink last night. Not a wink. No, I could. I was tossing and turning. Then I went to bed. No, you know when you can't sleep and you're like, well, what am I doing here? And I played Scrabble on my phone. That was awesome. Got up, had something to eat. Do you know what I ate? Oh, I don't know if I can tell you. I don't know if they advertise on CBS. I'll whisper it. Them bran buds. They're made by a company. They call them Brad Buds. Well, they call them Brand Buds. It's like, you know, all brand make them or something. They call them Brand Buds. I just call them poop chunks. But they're like, you know, they should write on the box, don't make any plans. But, well, I thought, am I getting in trouble now with this? All right. Anyway, so I got up and I was like, oh, I tried to eat myself to sleep. You ever try to eat yourself? How sad is that? You try to eat yourself to sleep. Couldn't eat myself to sleep. Eventually, I fell asleep. Do you know what time it was when I fell asleep? Breakfast time. Now, you can say, well, Craig, you can sleep through breakfast. No, I've got a 9-year-old son. Not allowed to sleep through breakfast when you have children in the house. Daddy, your breakfast is ready! That's how you know you love someone, when you hear that out of them and you go, ah. Anyway, so I didn't get any sleep at all last night, so consequently, there's now been 34 hours since I've had any sleep. I don't know if that's true. I'm too tired to calculate accurately. But what's interesting is I have heard that if you stay awake long enough, you start to experience hallucinations, not unlike LSD. And I'm like, okay. Maybe I should just see this thing through. There's a lobster in the studio. Or is there? Well, it's time for a short commercial break when we'll be back after this short commercial break. You know, no, don't. See, when you do that, that just makes it like every other show on TV. Look, what we prize here is the awkward nature of how bad we are. Now, if you're going to start clapping at the end of sentences, soon there'll be a band, there'll be people that'll be coming on here, saying things, you'll be able to see them. We can't have that. So let's just wait for the commercials.
Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson.
please. That's enough. Great. Awesome. Thanks. Right. That's great. All right, everybody, please sit down, relax. You at home, too. Thanks, everybody. Let's all try and pretend that this is really going to be as good as you make it sound, because it's not. Interesting collection of people in the studio audience this evening. Not really laughers, more like smilers. People that like to go, That's funny. It reminds me of a cartoon in the New Yorker. Because that's how smart people enjoy comedy. They point to an area near their mouth. How terribly amusing. See how clever I am? Anyway, guess what? It's a great day for America, everybody. Yes, it is. It is. But not a great day for former Vice President Al Gore. He was ambushed for an interview by Fox News, and he refused to do the interview. And I'm thinking, what's wrong with you, Fox News? That's how high I think. I think that high. My thoughts are so gay that they come in like, Greg, what are you thinking now? Well, I'll tell you. Sometimes my thoughts are so high, only dogs can hear them. Oh, yeah. Yes, thanks. Thanks, Jeff. All right. Let it go, Jeff. Let it go. Oh, is right. All right, get rid of that thing. Now, I'm saying, what's wrong with you, Fox News? If you want to get Al Gore for an interview, do not ambush him. You don't have to. You just leave a trail of ham into the studio and he'll follow. It's like in Tom and Jerry cartoons. You get the ham on the end of a pulley and you go like that. And do you know what Hugh Hefner said today? He said, also, he did, hey, sexy. Do you know, you remind me a bit of, no, never mind. Hugh Hefner said today that he turned down Kate Gosselin for a photo shoot. So we won't be seeing Kate in Playboy. But we do have a picture of Kate's ass. Can we see the picture of Kate's ass? There he is. All right. There's your late night right there. Now, it's a great day if you like catching crabs, and who doesn't? Because tonight, there's the season 6 premiere of Deadliest Catch. That's an awesome show. I love that show. It's a reality show about crab fishermen in the Gulf of Alaska, in the frigid waters between North America and Asia. And up there, if the sun hits just right, from their boats, they can see both Russia and Sarah Palin's house. But I love that show. I do. I love that show because it's a manly job. These guys are men out there. They're men doing manly stuff. It's not some douchebag yakking in the middle of the night in a rented suit. These are men. They're doing a real job with real risks. Although this job has risks too. I have got on a paper cut more than once reading them emails, and I almost fell into Raquel Welch's cleavage the other night. Worth it! But you know, the fishermen, though, their job's tough, because if they don't find crabs, they don't eat. Aha, yeah. It's life at sea is like working at TMZ on days when they can't find celebrities. Ahoy there, Harvey. The Lohans be quiet tonight. But you know what I'd like to do? I would like to take the people from other reality shows and put them on the Deadliest Catch. Imagine the girly men from the hills going fishing in Alaska. Get that disgusting creature away from me! Oh, it's Heidi. Okay, oh, wait, that was too much. That was too much. Oh, snap. You're right, that's it. Right, right, Jeff. I shouldn't have said it. Sometimes, I think I'd like to spend a week in one of those crab boats, but these guys are too tough for me to hang with. I'd embarrass myself. I'd be like, 30 knot winds? What do you do about dry skin? What do you do about dry skin? I can't even speak as high as I think. Anyway, I get no business being on the deadliest catch boat. I get seasick in a hot tub. Only difference is there's more men in my hot tub. I don't know why I say that. Why did I say it? Doesn't make sense. I don't even have a hot tub. Anyway. Oh, it's right, yeah. One reason the crab fishermen have a tough job, though, that the crab population is declining. See, back in the 1800s, crabs were so plentiful in parts of Alaska, you could just go down to the beach and pick one up. They were like Kardashians. But now, they're harder to get. Now, listen, when I say to you I enjoy watching the crab fishermen on the deadliest catch, I do, but I don't actually enjoy crabs. I do not eat crabs. They are giant bugs. I do not like them. They are too ugly to eat. And they're too much work to eat. You have to use that pokey thing and the hammer and wear a bib. It's like sex. I will eat animals. Perhaps I've said too much. I only eat animals that fall in the middle of the cuteness spectrum. You know, chickens, pigs, cows, hot pockets. Right there. I won't eat anything. Oh, yes, the hot pocket. There's great herds of them sweeping across the Serengeti. But I won't eat anything that's too ugly or too cute. I won't eat rabbits or chickens or Justin Bieber. I don't even know who he is. I just said that so that young people would like me. But they don't like me. They're like, why is that creepy old guy going, Mom, when can we have the cable back? He's Justin Bieber's one of them Disney kids, isn't he? Is he one of them? It's the new rock and roller. You want to get in one of them Disney shows, Jeff? That would really help your career.
I wonder what's on cable tonight.
You know, it's a good question. Anyway, look, it's time for the commercial break, which is great because now you're going to get to see. Now, this is usually, you know why we take commercial breaks? Is because every 9 minutes or so, I lapse into Swedish. It only lasts for a couple of minutes. So what happens is that I start to and during that time, CBS cleverly advertises products which are excellent. That's a rule on CBS, by the way. We have a rule. You probably don't know this. There's a secret memo went round. And what it is that they say, we will only advertise products which are excellent. By the way, I'm a whore. We'll be right back, everybody. We'll be right back.
And now, Craig's Spanish word of the day. Today's word is sucio. Sucio.
This is why Spanish is a more romantic and sexy language than English, because sucio means dirty. If you say, let's get dirty, it sounds gross, but if you say, let's get sucio. And then do that with your eye. Do you know, I'll tell you why else I don't eat crabs. Because they're bottom feeders. Yeah, you're right, Jeff. That was a double entendre, as they say. Yeah, exactly, as they say in France. You know what time it is now? What time is it?
Let's do some Tweets!
Yes! That's right. Let's do some tweets. Do the thing.
Twitter. Tweeting. Ephemeral. Fleeting. Flugen web. Face code. Twist zone. Ask mode. Checks the tweets.
Und also emails. And also emails. Yep. All right, I got an email here. This is from Gerardo in Arlington in Virginia. Gerardo says, Dear Craig, I'm moving to Montana, but I'm afraid of the wolves. What can I get to protect myself from wolves? Where are you? Wolves? Is there a big wolf problem in Montana? Is there? You probably want to stay in Washington then, my friend. Oh, Virginia, sorry. Yeah, well, it's close. Look, it's kind of wolf-free. I don't know. How do you protect yourself from wolves? Sarcasm. Wolves are always shamed by sarcasm. You go, oh, nice teeth. They're like, let's go somewhere else. Let's see. Kevin in Red Oak in Texas says, Dear Craig, my wife turns 40 years old next week. What should I get her as a present? You should not have mentioned this. There's no present you can get now that's going to help. I've read it out, and the only thing we could do is cut it out to help you, but I'm not going to do that. And why? Because I'm a bastard. You probably want to get something big. I'd go for something small, hard, and shiny. Maybe a bald midget. All right, a diamond then, a diamond. Oh, gosh, people going, oh, I can't believe he said that. Oh. All right, this is a Twitter. You can tell it's a Twitter because it's got a peacock on it. That was my creepy laugh. Did you like that? Yeah. This is from Jess in Long Island. That might be her there, actually. That's probably her. She said, oh, no, that's a peacock. That's a dude, isn't it? Yeah, because that's the interesting thing about peacocks and peahens, that the peacock is the male and is flamboyant and kind of colorful and walks around like it's a parade, and the female is kind of dowdy and looks like she's just come from the gym. It's exactly like walking through West Hollywood. Males, fabulous. The females, what have you come as, girl? It's true. It's true. A lot of single women move to the West Hollywood because they know they're not going to be bothered. It's true. That's smart. It's smart thinking. I mean, they'll be bothered now that I've said it. They'll be like, oh, now we'll have to move somewhere else. Montana. No, too many wolves. Well, we could always be sarcastic. Oh, yeah, sure. See? This is from Chelsea in Missouri. But this isn't. Chelsea says, my teacher's voice makes me want to fall asleep in her 3-hour lecture. What can I do to make sure I don't fall asleep? I can't help you there. Oh, you could eat bran buds, I guess. Yeah, that's what you do. Eat bran buds. Then you'll have to stay awake and concentrate. Because you'll be like, mustn't fall asleep. Oh, did I tell you? I told you this happened to me about a week ago. This is really awful and embarrassing. I mentioned it to one of the guests, but I'll tell you again in case you don't watch this show every night, right? What happened was I went to this spa place at the weekend, and I was getting a massage, right? And I thought, I was kind of uncomfortable because I was getting a massage, and it was this woman who was giving me a massage, and I was like, you know, my face was in the thing, and I was wearing my towel and all that. It wasn't a sexy massage, it was just a proper massage. And I was like, I had a little bit of gas going on, right? So I thought, well, you can't sneak one out during a massage. No matter how scented the candle is, you can't do that. So I had to I was ruining the massage because I was like, maybe I should go up and ask to go to the bathroom or something. I was holding on and holding on and on. And then, for one reason or another, during the massage, I fell asleep. And then when I woke up, no pain. And I was like... But I'll never know for sure. Because discretion is what massage people prize. All right, is it time for a commercial? I'm very excited about the commercial breaks tonight. And why? Because I saw the memo that went around CBS today, where we will only, from this point on, advertise products which are excellent. Let's have an awkward pause, just us. Normally I do it with the guests, but why not? Let's have an awkward pause, just us. All right, you ready? You at home? Ready? All right. Are you ready? Isn't this awesome? All right, we'll be right back, everybody. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the show where we really care about stuff. Most of all, you. Anyway, my first guest tonight is an actor. Really? Yes! He's in a new film. A new film? Yes! It's called Death at a Funeral, and it's in theaters on April the 16th. Wait a minute, that's this week. What the hell is this? It's like the Hobo Jerk Club or something? Hey, take a look at this. Please welcome the lovely James Marsden, everybody. James Marsden.
Thank you.
You know, I haven't seen you in a while. Your hair's grown a bit. I've become fascinated by it. It looks longer than normal.
Does that look like a romance novel?
Yeah, kind of. It's like...
I'm drawing it for you.
Not for me.
No, for you.
Why?
Yeah.
Well, you're going to grow it.
I knew you would like it.
I do like it. You should grow it really, really long and then oust Fabio as the nation's #1.
That's a good idea.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You ever met Fabio?
I have met Fabio.
Have you really?
Yeah. Yeah, wow, that was a while back.
Yeah.
Fabio. Yeah. I miss you. I've got a long way to go.
Yeah, clearly. Now, in this movie, you take hallucinogenic drugs, clearly.
I do.
Yeah, no, you don't take them in your own life, of course, do you?
No, God, no. You? No.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Back in the day.
I did, yeah.
I should have talked to you before the actual, before shooting. I could have gotten some tips.
Well, I was also...
No. Jeff? Was that Jeff?
Yeah, I think it was some kind of weird robot fart. Yeah, probably was, yeah.
You're the best, Frank. I'm sorry, I don't want to.
No, don't get him started.
Yeah.
No,
I want to take the out of it.
No, don't do that.
Take the gas out of it.
The gas out of him, yeah. Have you ever been for a massage and then ended it? No.
It's funny you were saying that. I have been in. It feels like every time I go to have a massage, which is not very frequently.
Oh, come on, you're a Hollywood actor. It's probably a couple of times a day, isn't it?
I guess that just happens. It's a nerve thing.
I think they're used to it.
Like,
yeah, I think because you press everything and little pockets of air trapped around your body.
But you don't know what to do. What do?
Well,
you can't enjoy the massage because you're trying to keep something from happening.
Yeah. Well, it's difficult. There is a technique, but I'm not allowed to discuss it on the air.
Fall asleep.
The fall asleep's a mistake, actually. That leaves you vulnerable. Anyway, look, I wanted to find out if you actually take hallucinogenic drugs.
No, I've never taken hallucinogenic drugs. My wife was trying to get me to, sorry, Lisa, was trying to get me to take mushrooms before I took on this role. I take.
Are you kidding me?
No. So you got it. It's not. You can't play this drunk, right? It's a whole different thing. If you're on acid, because my character, unbeknownst to him, has taken acid.
Oh, I've taken acid, my friend.
Yeah.
Oh, I have taken acid.
Yeah, I saw you saw The Lobster earlier.
Yeah,
it's very much like this morning.
It's still here. Don't mention it, and it'll go away.
Don't look at it. It's dancing. That's what the sound was earlier.
You know, I didn't hallucinate when I was on hallucinogenic drugs. Weirdly
No, you
enough.
didn't.
No, I just thought I was about to. For a long time, I always thought, it's just about to happen for a long time. But I never actually saw anything physically.
Really?
No,
Well,
no.
see, I'd never done it, so all I did is walk around on the set. You know, these LA film crews, all you gotta do is like follow the guy with like the ratty denim shirt and the long ponytail and say, tell me about the 70s. And, you know, and they'll say, oh man, like you're all wearing purple suits, or you know, like you know, or the walls are breathing. So that's how.
I did get the walls breathing.
The walls
thing.
breathing.
Yeah.
And
So your wife was trying to get. Is your wife some sort of hippie?
I think she had done my. Just under the bus she goes.
No. Under the. Is this some kind of thing you guys do?
Under the bus.
Under the bus, honey. Come on! I wanted to. No, it's under the bus tonight. Come on, it's the weekend.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Under the bus.
All right, yeah. Knock it off.
So
now.
she, I think she'd had some history with that. So she was like, well, you have to sort of experiment a little bit to know what you're doing.
Is your wife an actress?
She is. She was for a while, and then she sort of gave that up once we had kids.
Right. So now, but here's the thing: is she's one of them method actors? Then maybe that's what it is. Are you a method actor? Do you like?
No, not really. No, no, not really. I just sort of pretend, you know, and it either works or it doesn't. But with an acid trip, I feel like, you know, if you're gonna go method with an acid trip.
Yeah,
right?
no, I don't think. I didn't see the thing is that people say, oh, this would be great on acid. And I'm thinking,
Yeah.
clearly I've never taken acid. If you think I'd be great on this, it'd be too much.
Right,
you
way
know?
too much. Yeah, because you
like,
could stare at this. This would be
this
talking
would be too
to me.
much.
That would
on
be way
acid.
too much.
That'd be way too much. I'd be like, oh.
Yeah. It's already like that.
No, it's kind of. Yeah. Do you like snakes?
I do like.
Do you?
The mug. I don't know how much about snakes I like.
If I could train a snake to coil up so I could drink out of it instead of actually having, I think that'd be great. Do you have pets?
We just got a dog from Santa this last Christmas. Yeah.
Santa Claus?
Yeah, Santa Claus. Yeah. Yeah.
That Santa?
Santa brought the dog.
He brought a dog?
Brought us
Down
a
the
dog.
chimney?
Down the chimney. I don't know. It's magic.
Hey, it's magic. It's Santa.
I don't know how he does it.
What kind of a dog?
Golden Retriever. Yeah.
Oh, maybe. It's...
Already trained. Not the puppy. Didn't want to go through the puppy thing, you know.
Oh no, you got to go through the puppy thing. Then you know it's love.
He might be living somewhere else now, I think, if we'd have gone through the puppy
Well,
stage.
the golden retriever, though, that's right. That's a very well-behaved dog.
That's a good dog.
Yeah,
it's good disposition, good with kids.
Yeah. How many kids you got?
Sheds everywhere. I have a 9-year-old boy.
Oh, right. Yeah.
And who wakes me up in the morning and after you've been awake all night.
Yeah.
With the brand buds and.
Yeah. Did you do you enjoy foods that do that?
I do. I do. I try not to take them before I come on your show, but in the morning, it's very helpful.
That's the time.
That's the time to do it.
Yeah, not
you
before
come
a
on.
massage, though.
No, I enjoy being regular.
You're a regular guy.
Not regular like normal, like boring or average, but just
How could you be boring?
regular?
Look, no, you got your romantic. Yeah. Hey, we're out of time. We should have talked about the movie. Yes, no, quickly. It's good, is it?
It's good. It's great.
Oh, great.
It's
James
fantastic.
Marsden, everybody. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the show, where it's all wow tonight with things and stuff, and it's the usual rubbish, really. My next guest is a comedian slash actress. You couldn't not do it, could you? You had to go, ooh. Save it for The Price is Right, you bastards. She's a comedian slash actress. Shut up. You probably know her from the films Knocked Up and Paper Heart. Please welcome the lovely Charlyne Yee, everybody. Charlyne Yee. A lovely cardigan you're wearing, if you don't mind me saying so. I do like a good cardigan.
Oh, thank you.
That's what I call these.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, that's what they're called where I'm from. Cardigans. They're not called that in America, are they? They're called...
No, I think they are.
Are they?
Yeah.
Should we check? They are called cardigans.
I thought so, yeah.
Actually, and these I call arms.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Yeah.
Arms.
Arms, yeah. Well, it's nice to see you.
Yeah, you too. Nice having you.
Yeah.
Okay,
No, it's all right. You're fine. It's all right. It's lovely. Here, you see my tattoo?
Oh, nice. What is that?
It's a
it goes
tattoo.
way up there.
It goes all the way around to my pee-pee.
Your pee-pee's right there?
Yeah, it's here. I used to work in a circus.
You call that your pee-pee?
Yeah, it's in where I'm from. That's what it's called. Here we would call it a armpit, but. Do you have any tattoos?
I don't. I sometimes contemplate getting some.
Well, you shouldn't.
I should just do it? Or...
Yeah, all right. Yeah, all right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, first you should probably take some powerful hallucinogen first, and then.
And then do it.
Yeah, no, you're. Now, what do you do instead of getting tattoos? Do you surf?
Yeah, I surf.
Do you really?
No.
No.
Got ya. We're strangers, so I could tell you anything.
Yeah, that's true. That would be called lying, though.
That's true.
Yeah.
I write and stuff.
Do you really?
Mm-hmm.
What do you write?
Right now I'm writing a poetry book.
Nice.
Thank you.
Does your poetry rhyme or not?
Sometimes. Yeah.
What would you write poems about?
About cigars and whiskey and
What do you know about cigars and whiskey?
I've lived a long life. It's
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you
Rough life.
drink a lot of whiskey?
Yeah, a lot. Oh,
Yeah.
boy. I had some before I came here.
Well, that's all right.
Can you smell it?
Yeah. But the weird thing is, I can always smell it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I'm
Wow.
tripping. You know,
You look like you're tripping.
I kind of am. I stopped taking all sorts of drugs in 1992, but some of them haven't really worn off.
Oh, really? How old are you now?
47. I'm going to be 48 next month.
Oh, wow. Happy birthday in advance.
Thanks very much. That probably seems quite old to you, doesn't it? It seems quite old to me.
It's like as old as my parents.
Well, there you are then, yeah.
It's not that bad.
Well, yeah, it's old. I mean, suddenly I'm as old as somebody's parents.
Yeah, well, I realized just recently that, like, it doesn't, like, that you never really grew up. Your body just looks old. Like, my parents, like, I feel like they're almost, like, the same age as me. But I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, but the outside, it looks the same, but on the inside, you're like me.
That's true. That's a very astute observation because, you know, you get older and you think, oh, I look like I should know what I'm doing. But
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I hung out with, I did this documentary and I met these kids and I think they thought I was their age. And so they were like pushing me around. I'm like, I'm a lot older than you think I am. Don't mess with me.
I wouldn't dream of asking a lady normally her age, but given that we're in this kind of conversation, can you give me a ballpark figure?
33.
33?
No. I heard someone go,
Yeah, oh, no, they do that all the time.
Yeah,
No. When you say, and I said you were an actress slash comedian, and they went, ooh.
Yeah, I feel like I'm like on Full House, like Michelle Tanner. Like,
Let's high five just in case we are. All right.
I'm 24.
Okay, that's young.
Oh,
Or old, depending on, like in ancient Egypt, you'd be like, oh, hello, grandma.
Is that where you're from? Egypt? I thought so.
Ancient Egypt, yeah.
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 The snake.
The
very
snake, the
symbolic.
tattoo, you
Yeah.
know, the heavy eye makeup. That you like.
Yeah.
Do you enjoy ancient Egypt? I do.
I do, yeah. I love it. It's my favorite thing. Oh, yeah. Good water break.
Yeah. Fancy an awkward pause? That's probably a bit. Awkward pause.
Oh, yeah.
It's a movie I made about a shy dog.
Oh, that sounds good.
No. What happens usually is I did an awkward pause with a, we just usually, things get a little awkward and we just roll right along
What's
with
the
it.
longest one you've ever had?
I don't know. 2 minutes?
Wow,
That's it.
really?
Yeah, that's pretty long.
Do they edit it out?
No.
Oh, they like it.
We don't have a machine for editing here. We spent all our money on the damn robot.
It's scary.
Yeah, a little bit. Not really that scary. It's kind of crap, really. No, he's not. I'm kidding. I'm sorry, Jeff. I didn't mean it. Sorry. Have you ever had your own robot?
No, I've never. I met a robot. Well, I thought it was a robot. When I was a kid, I was like 5, and we went to Las Vegas, and there was a woman pretending to be a robot, and she couldn't talk. And I was like, Mom, I want to teach it to talk. And my mom's like, no, we have to go home. And I'm like, no. And I was like crying, and the woman could have told me like, hey, I'm just the person pretending to be a robot. And instead, I lived with this guilt until just recently.
I'm just the robot.
That robot could talk. That's cute.
Yeah, no, I know. He's getting very chatty. Well, that's the thing about Vegas. You'll often leave disappointed.
You go there often? Did you
I'm not a
gamble?
gambler. No. You a gambler?
Oh, yeah.
Really? Cigars and whiskey and
Yeah.
playing cards. Yeah, I can
Yeah.
see you now. Yeah.
I went for the first time. I never gambled, and I was with. There's a bunch of strange men next to me,
That would be Vegas.
and I was playing blackjack, and I was giggling the whole time because I'd never done it. And I was so excited, and everyone was like so angry at me because I was giggling and I was winning, and I won a lot of money.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're the person I'm always standing next to in Vegas.
I didn't know that was you.
Yeah, it was me.
How come that bottom's censored?
I drew a penis on it.
Oh, really?
I look old, but on the inside, still a child.
That's cool.
Yeah, I know. We gotta go. Do you wanna take a break and then come back and we'll maybe have a go at the awkward pause? after
Okay,
the...
yeah.
All right. We'll take a break. We'll be right back with Charlyne here.
Que aprendimos en el programa, señor Craig.
Quiero dormir.
That's the cat. Now, listen, we don't have enough time for an awkward pause tonight, Charlyne. We talked too long. So, will you come back and do an awkward pause with us another time?
Yeah, I'd love to.
Great. It's almost as if we rehearsed that, and I asked you in the commercial break to make sure I'd get the answer I wanted. Anyway, we gotta say goodnight. Good night, everybody. Good night.